Welcome back to Every Kind of I Do. And today is going to be another special episode about plushies at your weddings. Stay with me here. We're going to talk about weirdo love stories. We're going to talk about all the fun things that people do on their wedding days and also the moments I get to photograph. So here we go into this next topic, which I think is fantastic. I'm just going to highlight a little bit about this. I think the more whimsical you are, or the more you make your day your own, you might find that you want to have some plushies at your wedding. And by plushies, I mean stuffed animals, your own creations, little creatures that make you happy and bring you joy. Like I have a few things laying around my house that bring me joy, like, I have a candy corn ghost. I have a little spider that I handcrafted. Super cute little things, right? So why not bring them to your wedding? So I have a couple of things that we'll just briefly talk about today, and I'm super excited to run into this here. So these two were just lovely. Had a lovely Ren Fair wedding, but you'll also notice that down here at the bottom, there's a little friend hanging off the belt here. And what I like to think about this idea is however you need a little friend, if it's got a name, um, does it have a purpose on the day of, is it just hanging out with you? I've noticed that some people will bring gifts and favors for the attendees or somebody special in their life, and that sometimes involves a plushie. I had one other wedding where instead of throwing a bouquet, they threw a stuffed animal. So I feel like this is just a unique and fun way that you can have your own little fun creature friends with you on your wedding day. So here's like a zoomed in version of what's going on here. So just adorable, right? Like look at this hand stitching. There's little stars on here. There's little sparkles. There's a little bell. And I'm highlighting this wedding in particular because I really liked the uniqueness of this little, you know, friend. So, I don't remember the name of the friend, but I do know it was lovely and hung out with us all day long. And then I ended up doing photos with it, for the rings because I thought this was a very meaningful thing. So why not make it a big part of the wedding, which I did. That's why you see a lot of photos here. But also, remember how I told you that some people like to give gifts to people? Maybe you want to do favors. Maybe you want to toss the plushie instead of your bouquet. This is just an image of one of the friends receiving the gift. And the lovely thing about this is that this little friend, the little plushie here, sat on the gift table until they got their gift. So we could look at it all day, we could smile at it, we could poke it and squish it, and there's just something about these joyful little creatures, right? So I wanted to share that with you. I thought that was so sweet. And then just here's the zoomed in version of our lovely little friend here with the wedding rings. Now, the wedding rings are very unique in themselves. There's this black tone going with this gold tone, and I can't quite see the details in this photo. But when you bring something meaningful to your wedding, most likely I'm going to take a few minutes to photograph it, no matter how it looks. One time I also had somebody bring a rubber chicken. It was a part of their inside joke. And I did a whole photo ring session with just the rubber chicken. I mean, it's super fun. So I just want you to think to yourself, do I have a little plushy friend that wants to come to the wedding with me? And does it bring joy? Can I wear it? Can I make sure it's taken care of on the gift table or on the main table, your sweetheart table? Maybe you want to take your little friend there too. Or maybe you want to have the friend be a part of your ceremony. Who knows? Who knows? I think plushies are fun, and I think plushies are a great idea to brighten up your day and also bring a little bit of joy for everybody else, not just yourself. Because we all smile a little bit when we see our little friends here. So that is it for this episode. It is going to be a really quick one today, but I really wanted to highlight the fact that I am wearing this very whimsical plushy filled dress here. But also, I want to encourage you to bring your little friends to your wedding And I will see you on the next episode. Be sure to like and subscribe and ask me some questions. What are your favorite little plushies? Do you take them everywhere with you? Have you done something unique at your wedding that I haven't even heard of yet? There's tons and tons of people's love stories that I would love to hear about. So tell me yours, and I'll see you on the next episode.